Phase 1 of the elections, 30 seats from Bengal, 47 seats in Assam went to polls. Both states have recorded a high voter turnout, but the big headline and the big takeaway this election, especially in battleground Bengal, which has been such a bitterly fought election between the BJP and Trinamool Congress, there was violence reported in almost every seat, that went to the elections. And to top it off, a tape war between the BJP and Trinamool, and it's getting worse. In fact, the BJP, we were just reporting before we started this show, the BJP claiming there are more tapes of Mamata Banerjee. How are these tapes coming out now? The Trinamool claims that they have counter tapes as well. Here's the story so far.
As voters lined up at polling booths in phase 1 of elections in West Bengal, violence became the headline. From clashes to attack on politicians.
আমাদের 3-4 জন কার্যকর্তাকে ওরা আমি দেখিও নি, মানে অনেককেই প্রচণ্ডভাবে মারধর করে হসপিটালাইজ করেছেন। তারপরে আমার ড্রাইভারকে হঠাৎ মারলেন ধরে, তারপরে আমার গাড়িটাকে এভাবে ransack করেছে।
Even voters not spared. And amid the violence came the sensational tape wars. BJP released a tape claiming Mamata dialed one of its leaders and tried to seek his help for the TMC.
বলুন,
তুমি তো অনেক ইয়াং ছেলে এবং অনেক কাজ করো, আমি জানি সবকিছু। তুমি একটু আমাদের সাহায্য করে দাও না, তুমি দেখছো কোনো অসুবিধা হবে না।
কিন্তু যদি সেটা তো আমি কিছু বলেছি না, এটা আপনাকে দেখেই কিন্তু আমার পরিবার রাজনীতি করেছিল আপনার সেই আদর্শ ভিত্তিতে, এবং আপনি যেদিন মুখ্যমন্ত্রী হিসাবে শপথ নেন সেদিনই মুখ্যমন্ত্রী হিসাবে যেদিন মানে 11 সালে যেদিন রেজাল্ট ঘোষণা হয়, আমরা বুঝে নিয়েছিলাম যে আপনি ক্ষমতায় আসছেন। 5 জন ব্রাহ্মণ ডেকে হোম যজ্ঞ করে আমি কিন্তু গোটা মিটিং মিছিল করেছিলাম। কিন্তু খারাপ লাগে দিদি যে এত ত্যাগ করার পরও যখন পলয় পাল রেসিডেন্ট সার্টিফিকেট পায় না, এর থেকে লজ্জার কিছু থাকতে পারে না।
এটা কে করেছিল এটা তুমি জানো? তোমাদের লোকাল যে লিডার ছিল সে আমাদের নন্দীগ্রামে যেতে দিত না, এবং সে আমাকে নন্দীগ্রামে ঢুকতে দিত না, সারা মেদিনীপুরে ঢুকতে দিত না। তাদের একটা জমিদারি চলতো, তুমি তো জানো সবই ভাই।
আমি দিদি রেসিডেন্ট সার্টিফিকেট পাবো না, এটা হতে পারে?
আরে আমি আছি কি করতে? এটা তো যে করেছে সে অন্যায় করেছে।
তো মার খেয়েছি, আপনার মহাদেবের হাতে তো মার খেয়েছি আমি।
শুভেন্দু অধিকারীর জন্য লড়াই করছি, লড়াই করব, এবং শুভেন্দু অধিকারীকে নন্দীগ্রাম বিধানসভা থেকে অন্তত ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির বিধায়ক হিসাবে নবান্নে পৌঁছে দেওয়ার দায়িত্ব আমি নিয়েছি এবং সেটা করে দেখাবো।
The TMC did not deny the tape, but they countered it, claiming another tape.
যে বুথের এজেন্ট কে হবে তার পুরো নিয়মটা পাল্টে গেল রাতারাতি। তার পেছনে কি আছে? পেছনে আছে রণকৌশল। কিসের? বিজেপির দেউলিয়া রাজনীতির প্রতিফলন। আমাদের বুথে এজেন্ট নেই, আমাদের পার্টি এজেন্ট নেই, বাইরের লোকদের ভেতরে বসাতে দাও। শিশির অধিকারী এবং মুকুল রায় কি কথা বলছেন টেপটা আপনারা পেয়ে যাবেন।
Phase 1 complete, the biggest Nandigram battle will be the next. Will violence and tape wars define the next phase as well? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
And joining us on the Saturday debate, Dr. Nikul Prasoon, who's a spokesperson of the West Bengal BJP, joining us from Kolkata. Abhijit Iyer Mitra, a writer and defense expert, live from Delhi. Patikrit Payne, a political analyst from Delhi. Atul Pandey, a political analyst, joining us live from the national capital. Anirban Banerjee leans towards the Trinamool, live from Kolkata this evening. Ashutosh Mishra, senior journalist. Rupam Banerjee, senior journalist. Sunit Chopra, political analyst, as we complete the panel. And starting with the breaking news update, in fact, we just saw the pictures of Lokit Chatterjee claiming that there was an attack on her. Sums up the first phase of polling as she claims there was a chemical attack on her a few minutes back, and back-to-back incidents of violence. But the pace at which the story is developing, in fact, we just heard Patikrit a few minutes back. Let me start with you. Okay, actually, let me start with Nikil Prasoon, because the BJP claims there's another tape of Mamata Banerjee. How are all these tapes coming out now? Nikhil Prasoon, Dr. Prasoon, how are all these tapes coming out now? Where are these tapes cropping out of? I just saw another tweet of somebody claiming there was another tape of Mamata Banerjee. Is there another tapping scandal unfolding in Bengal? What's going on? And Anirban will respond to you.
First of all, I would like to congratulate the great people of West Bengal for the tenacity and dedication They came out in huge numbers, and despite all the intimidating tactics and innuendos and the politics of violence unleashed by TMC goons, they came out in huge numbers to repose their faith in the democracy, which the ideals of which were put to shreds in last few decades. Now, this particular day, the most important event of the day, the audio tape. What does this tape say? This indicates that the head of this state has become nervous. The TMC cadre, they have become nervous. Now they are fumbling for support. Now, a dedicated Karyakarta of BJP who, because of continued and perennial frustration, had to leave TMC because of the fact that most of the cadres, almost 90% of the TMC cadres, or the people who are working hard in the rural hinterland, they are honest. But only those were promoted by the TMC people who were involved in Tholabaji, who could, transfer money to the higher ups in the party, and now they were completely sidelined. Now, on the eve of elections, now all of a sudden, the chief minister starts remembering them. She starts reaching out to them, and she was given a befitting reply by a grassroots worker. Now, this particular incident is very important. Number two, one of our leaders, there have been 3 to 4 murders in last 3-4 days. Our Dinhata Mandal president was killed. You're
talking about everything else. Dr. Prasun, okay, pull back for a minute. What was my question? My question was about the tape. Let's come straight to the tapes. Okay, I agree with you. The turnout is fantastic. 80% turnout is fantastic. Okay, great. My question was about the tapes. Where are all these tapes coming from? Anirban Banerjee, I don't know how many more tapes are there, but one thing I know that even Trinamool Congress claims there are tapes of Mukul Roy. So how many more tapes are going to come out? Anirban, this is getting very interesting. Anirban and then Patikrit can respond. Where are these tapes coming from?
Yeah.
And why are we waiting for phase 1 for these tapes to pull out these tapes?
First of all, so first of all, the voter turnout that we are speaking of, I think this high voter turnout is actually quite normal in Bengal, 70 to 85%. This has been always the average range. And second of all, this tape war, I mean, where is the war? Leader of a party has phone called a person who has been in Trinamool for almost all his life, barring a few previous days. And what is she telling him? She's telling him to come back. Is there something very abnormal about it? A topmost leader, the supreme leader of a party, has the guts to reach out to a grassroots worker who has been in her party just a few days back. So therefore, there has been no offer of money. There has been no pressure from saying.
Anirban, can I respond to you? I have a question for you.
Entangled in some police case or something. No, there has been a simple request that come back. Just a minute, sir. Just a minute. And Proloy Pal, the BJP member right now, he said that I did not get a residential certificate. I mean, a residential certificate is issued by a panchayat member or a councillor if it is a municipal area. And if a person does not get a residential certificate, how can he suddenly change his ideological position? Therefore, all along, it has been nothing but opportunistic positioning by the people who are claiming themselves as the Onugami, as the admirers and followers of Shubhendu Adhikari. So therefore, this is not something,
Sir, give me a chance to ask you a question.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
In February 2021, the Honorable Chief Minister said that BJP can only buy some corrupt leaders of TMC, but it cannot buy dedicated workers of TMC. In that case, my question is, the person with whom the Chief Minister talked and who has shifted to BJP, is he a corrupt leader or a dedicated worker? That's my number one question. Number two, the Honorable Chief Minister also asked for the tape. This is not my opinion. She said that she could not enter that place. How is it possible that an elected Chief Minister of a state says that she cannot enter a particular region of the state itself? I mean, are we to believe that West Bengal Chief Minister was so weak that she could not enter? I don't think she was weak.
Yeah.
This is something that you have to answer.
Let Ashutosh Mishra answer that. Let Ashutosh take that question. I'll tell you why, because I'm asking another question. Ashutosh, before you come in, I just want to, what Anirban said, I have a point to make. I want to ask the BJP and those supporting the BJP in this debate. How does it, the entire tape, we've heard the conversation. What is illegal and what have you been able to find illegal in that tape? Illegal. Okay. I see Atul Pandey. Atul Pandey is raising his hand. Let Atul Pandey respond. Let Atul Pandey respond and yeah. Okay, I want Atul. Let Atul hasn't spoken. Let Atul come in. Let Atul come in and Ashutosh Mishra will respond.
Yeah, hi.
Atul, what's illegal in that tape?
Yeah, good evening,
BJP claims
everyone.
inducement, but I want to know what's illegal. Yeah, go ahead.
See, there is nothing illegal in it. No, I think there is nothing illegal about anything over here. The thing is with dynastic politicians like Congress, like TMC, the 2, 3, 4 people parties, they don't respect their workers when they're with them. And all of them, whosoever leaves them, they leave them because they've been insulted, they've been disgraced, they've not been counted in the party. And when these people leave, suddenly these people wake up. And right now, when Mamata Banerjee has realized that her accident turned attack didn't work, so now this is another trick that she's trying with people. This is exactly what she's doing. Dynastic politicians don't respect people. That is the whole dynastic politics about.
Yeah, at best, Ashutosh, it proves that Mamata Banerjee is perhaps nervous in Nandigram and that's why she's seeking more support. At best, politically she's seeking more support, right? Admit it. Otherwise, she wouldn't be calling, making a random call and asking for help from a BJP leader, would she? Ashutosh.
So, Niranjan, what it actually exposes is the weak base of BJP. Let's remember what BJP is known as for, Panna Pramukhs. Now in Bengal, they have had to ask EC to ease the rules where non-locals could become their polling booth agents. That is where BJP's weakness lies. Because RSS has not been able to spread its roots in Bengal so much that it can help BJP win. And now BJP is having to import people from TMC and other parties. So these are all excuses that now BJP is coming up to hide its own organizational weakness. And it's not very sure what's going to happen in the election. So it is coming up with these excuses to divert attention from the real issues, which is that BJP is on a weak foot right now. And who knows tomorrow, is there anyone to certify that it was Mamata Banerjee speaking on that tape? There's no one to certify that. BJP is known to play such sort of tricks where it will come up with such audio clips or video clips, which later on may be found to have been doctored. But by that time, its purpose has been served.
On that question of doctoring, Ashutosh, let me tell you, even the Trinamool Congress has not denied it. I heard Kunal Ghosh speak there. He hasn't denied it. He hasn't denied it. See, Rupam Banerjee is also nodding his head. Rupam Banerjee is a senior journalist. You ask him, at best, Rupam Banerjee, tell me if I'm wrong. The reading is, why would Mamata Banerjee call a heavyweight in Nandigram and ask him for support if she was confident about Nandigram? Correct?
Yeah, I'm
Rupam
telling
Banerjee
you,
and Abhijit Iyer Mitra.
Yes,
Go ahead, sir.
It's not important what Praloy has said.
Yeah.
It is more important what Mamata Banerjee has said. She has clearly sought help from a BJP activist. It indicates, innovation, it could be from a senior leader to a junior activist once upon a time. It also may explain that Ms. Banerjee is not confident in Nandigram. That's why she is seeking help from an opponent person who was her cadre. That's clear. And second point is, nobody has so far claimed from Trinamool side that the tape is a doctored one. In fact, many of them admitted, yes, and she has the right to talk to her ex-cadre.
Yeah. Abhijit?
So, look, there is a continuum out here of events to indicate that Mamata Di is really not very comfortable with this election anymore. If you remember, the first one was deciding to contest out of Nandigram, which was seen as a sign of panic. The second was this whole drama with the leg. first claiming that it was an assault, and then her own police go and say it was an accident. But some people even doubt if the leg is injured, given the dexterity with which she's seen to be moving it at certain events and occasions. Then there is this, going to your arch rivals, cadre in your constituency and asking him for help. Now, let's assume that this tape is fake. All right, just for argument's sake, let's assume it's fake. The problem is, it fits in perfectly with the continuum I've just described. Second, if it was fake, the TMC should have gone on an absolute offensive right now, demanding it be subjected to a forensics exam right now. Audio forensics is quite easy to do. You can get the results within, 4 or 5 days to a week at most. And if you want to be particularly impartial, you can send it abroad to labs in Switzerland or America and get the results done in a day. Mind you, the TMC isn't asking for any of this. So clearly there's been a whole string of events that seems to indicate significant panic setting in the TMC, and this would fit into that pattern of panic.
Yeah. Dr. Prasoon wanted to come in, and the funny part this evening is, Dr. Prasoon, the funny part is, one Trinamool Congress leader did not deny the tape. Another Trinamool Congress leader speaking to another channel called the tape fake, right? And there is another leader who said there is a counter tape. So something sinister is at play. Sunit Chopra, you think, what is your response to these tapes that are coming out? I know you're questioning both the left and you're questioning both the BJP and the Trinamool on this one, but this is a trailer. Isn't this a trailer, Sunit Chopra? And Dr. Prasoon, you can respond. Let Sunit Chopra come in and you can respond. Yeah, go ahead.
It's not a trailer. It's not a trailer. The fact is that the country in the last 6 years of BJP rule and a couple of years before that has become so grossly unequal that the ordinary party worker has become useless. They are treated as slaves almost. And you can see the way she is talking to him. I've listened to the whole thing very carefully. And it's very sad, the state of affairs that this central government and the state government have brought the country to.
Well, very short response.
So what is the... Actually, this is, I think, the imperative for the Honorable Chief Minister to clarify her position in this regard. Now, because of the culture of cut money and corruption, there is a creation of 3 or 4 strata in the society, in every para, in every panchayat. Those people who had been running from pillar to post for their subsistence, now they are getting the benefits of being in the good books of current dispensation, simply on the basis of the fact that they are continuously and perennially transferring the cut money to the higher ups in the party. Now, those who are not able to do that, those who are honest workers, they increasingly got suffocated. They felt exhausted because they were completely sidelined by Trinamool. Now, these people are coming to us because they are, initially BJP was not there. And most of them are very honest and sincere ground level grassroots workers. So they are coming to us. That's why there has been a sizable increase and swell in the support and grassroots support of BJP there. Number 2, so far as the tribal areas are concerned, RSS has done a great deal of work. It has been doing so. Ekal Vidyalaya, Vanvasi Kalyan Ashram and tribal, it constitutes around 5.8% of West Bengal's population. Number 3, the Dalits. Our CAA initiative is an extension of our Dalit outreach initiative in a way. Because the Hindus, Matuas, Nam Shudras and Rajvanshis, they have constantly and conventionally been discriminated against. And ruling Trinamool, they were, just sort of ignoring them by
No, but
just
you know, I think
pitching
the
out
only
some
question
jokes
everybody
here and
has
there.
on their mind is how many more tapes are coming out. Dr. Prasoon, I know, you know, people just want to know how many more tapes do you have? Because, you know, let's be honest about
in
it.
Maharashtra, you
Yeah.
already have the
So
drama.
much skeletons
In Maharashtra,
in their
you already
cupboards.
have the drama.
So one never knows.
That man,
You
that
know,
lady is connected with
the process of disintegration of
BJP chief
Trinamool has been
minister of
going
the
on,
state before the president.
and the process of
This is
release
not
of
only
the tapes is
Trinamool.
bound to follow.
This is BJP.
Oh, no.
also.
One sec.
This is the BJP.
One sec. Very interesting comment. Very interesting comment. Sunit Chopra, Mr. Chopra, he said the process of disintegration of Trinamool Congress has begun, and the process of you know, tapes coming out will follow. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, I don't.
What do you mean?
I am
Sounds
not-
like
I am
a
not-
no. What do you
I am
mean?
not pointing towards. I am not pointing towards anything specific.
No,
That
no.
was a general
No,
comment.
you said that.
Maharashtra.
No, there is a
You
second
won't
tape.
take it as an innuendo.
No, there is a second tape.
But these.
There is a second tape. I'm telling you there is a second
don't
tape.
know.
We're not broadcasting it
Well-
yet, but there is a second tape that BJP leaders and the supporters have just tweeted. There is a second tape. How many more tapes? People want to know. People want to
I
know.
think
Then
the people. Look, the people have got every right to know about the things going
no,
on.
but no, but who? No, where are you getting the
way
tapes from?
Administration was run.
No, where are you getting the tapes from? Is there another? How are you releasing? First of all, where are you getting the tapes from? How are you accessing these tapes? How are you recording these tapes? And how are you
These
releasing
must
these
have been
tapes?
recorded
Isn't
by the
that
people.
itself
Well, I am
illegal?
not privy to such informations, but I don't know who recorded these tapes and how were these tapes sort of released.
But you're taking it to the
thing is
EC
that
even
it
though there's no
contains-
illegality. You know, I just heard somebody, I think you yourself admitted, and even Pathikrit says there's nothing illegal, then why you releasing these tapes? And why are you taking them to the Election Commission if there's nothing illegal? Right?
Because
Right, Pathikrit, what is illegal in the tapes? Please tell me what is illegal in the tapes. First of all, tell me what is illegal in the tapes. No, I want to talk, Pathikrit and Anirban, please tell me what is illegal in this tape.
Niranjan, first of all, there is, you know, when somebody, when a big leader talks to one of our ex, party worker, there's nothing illegal about it. But it also is a reflection of a sign of desperation. Okay,
that is okay, but the Election Commission, you went to the Election Commission, right? Why did you go to the Election Commission?
So whether, then it is up to the Election Commission to decide whether there is any illegality or not.
No, but you complained about the illegal. I'm just trying to find out what the illegality is, that's all.
It does have a political implication. Niranjan, it does have a political implication. It is not about morality or whether it is illegal because of which the tape came out.
No, where is the illegality?
No, what, Anirban, just one second.
What law has this audio tape broken?
No, Anirban, what we don't know, I am not alleging anything. What we don't know, maybe this is one part of the larger tape. We don't know. Okay, so we have to wait. Or whether there is something else, we don't know. So that you can have counter tapes also. Another important point I want to make is Anirban, just let me finish. Just one second. See, Niranjan, what is the problem with TMC? TMC has never been a cadre-based organization.
The question is very simple.
TMC depended on regional satraps for its vote base. Now, once those regional power centers move away, the entire vote base and the support base moves away. That is exactly what has happened with East Midnapur with Suvendu Adhikari and his followers going away. Now, there is a sense of desperation. Please understand, BJP might go to the Election Commission to show that there is something illegal.
You want to divert the attention from the real issue, that is the EVM malfunctioning.
The political implication.
A trail of EVMs has malfunctioned today. There have been reports of terrible. There have been reports of terrible malfunctioning of the EVMs. The voters have complained. The voters have complained that the EVMs are behaving in strange ways. And you want to divert the attention from this issue, and that is why you're alleging that this.
No, I'll tell you. You know, let's also stick to the facts, Anirban, and let me bring in Ashutosh Mishra. Ashutosh can come in with with Abhijit Iyer Mitra. Let's not, okay, while we talk about these tapes, it's okay, you know, you can debate about the tapes. The real story today is about the violence, right? On phase 1 of the elections. And let me remind you, Ashutosh, about the violence in different parts of Bengal. Okay? Just some of the incidents that we recorded from the newsroom and reported on, right? In East Midnapur, officer in charge, along with a CISF Jawan, injured. We'll just show the pictures of the violence as well, of everything that happened today. You'll be shocked with the kind of violence. Officer in charge and a CISF Jawan injured. BJP claims Trinamool hurled bombs and shot them. Okay, just one. Republic Bangla's reporter Bittu Roy Chowdhury attacked, along with the left candidate was there, I think, attacked. Bittu Roy suffered injuries, right? It's all captured, right? Let me tell you some more. BJP complained about election commission also about not just cash distribution. There was a video of a candidate saying that I will shoot, I will open fire outside a booth. We had that as well, right? A BJP camp was allegedly vandalized by Trinamool Congress at Ramnagar in East Medinipur. A person found dead in Keshiari in Paschim Medinipur. Shuvendu's brother, Shomendu Adhikari's car attacked. We reported on those pictures as well. Just some of the attacks. I'm only reading about 5 to 10% of what was reported. Now, please tell me, Ashutosh Mishra, if the Trinamool Congress is very confident, why are their cadres allegedly being involved or resorting to such attacks, such violence? And I'm just speaking about 5 or 10% of what has happened today. Abhijit can respond to you. Ashutosh first. Yeah, go ahead.
There are 2 points I want to make.
Yeah.
First was your question about tapes. Now, these tapes, you have to understand that what is BJP's standard operating procedure in every election. They have to cast aspersion, malign their opponents. And they do it, they character assassination and all this. It's a part of BJP's strategy. And these tapes today are just a part of that strategy. So that
tapes we have debated.
That tapes will keep coming out. Coming to violence. Now, in case of violence, that's why the Election Commission had this 8 phases of poll. Because everybody knows that sort of this, sadly, that violence has become a part of Bengal political culture. And it has been there since pre-independence. Let's be clear about that also. Coming to Mr. Adhikari, you use a very good word, allegedly. Now, because in case of Mr. Adhikari, it could be the local people who are miffed that he has suddenly become a turncoat, the whole family has switched sides. And the BJP spokesperson was talking about honest politicians. Mr. Suvendu Adhikari, by no stretch of imagination, would be called a honest politician. He is himself a suspect in one of the cases. So
Abhijit Iyer Mitra is laughing at you.
That would be public.
Yeah.
That would be public.
Abhijit, why are you laughing?
I'm just laughing because, a sir here has just done a mea culpa because Suvendu Adhikari was part of the TMC. So he's kind of admitting criminality within the TMC, which isn't really surprising because, to control Bengal, you need to have absolute control over a whole set of criminal thugs. Initially, it used to be the communists, and then they migrated to the TMC. And the main way in which victory is secured in Bengal is through something that's euphemistically called booth management, which is basically you have your thugs and goons outside the booth, you identify who tends to vote for you, who tends not to vote for you, and you only let people in who tend to vote for you. Now, what happens with this election is because there is an 8-stage election and there is a heavy central security force present, what we've seen is the TMC has moved away from...
saying that the BJP is taking in the criminals and it is the criminalization of BJP. That's what you are saying, that by accepting Suvendu Adhikari and their life, BJP is accepting criminals.
I have never claimed the BJP is a party with a difference. I have never claimed the BJP is a party with a difference.
BJP already...
No, my question was completely on violence, and you quickly spun it into, you took it back to tapes because this is, tapes is a much more convenient thing for the Trinamool Congress to debate. Now, I have some breaking news coming in talking about violence. The BJP has just tweeted, wait a minute, talking about violence, the BJP has just tweeted saying that Trinamool Congress goons led by GP Pradhan Bidyut Biswas, I repeat, Trinamool Congress goons led by GP Pradhan Bidyut Biswas, Kodalia number 2, attacked Loket Chatterjee, a BJP candidate. The visuals on the screen saying that the khela of hatred, violence and harassment will be put to an end soon. This cowardly khela of harassing women is triggered by the fear of defeat. That's a breaking news update that was coming in. I just wanted to, bring that news update. But Rupam Banerjee, talking about the violence. For me, I'll tell you one thing, but just one observation, and I'll hand it over to you. For the BJP to say that the turnout was great, and to say that this time around phase one, they're very sort of, I just felt that looking at the response of the BJP that they're happy with the way the elections were conducted. Of course, they're questioning the violence and taking it to the Election Commission. But they're saying that thankfully, because of the forces, things were under control. Now, that seems like BJP is confident somewhere after phase one. Rupam Banerjee, you want to come in on that? Rupam Banerjee, you want to come in on that? Yeah.
Yes, I want to. But first of all, I must say that violence should be shunned by any means when all the political parties. It may be a tradition from independence, but it's high time we stop violence during polling. And this also indicates the desperateness on the part of those who are indulging in violence to win the election. This should be condemned. I also condemn the attack on journalists. I have faced such situation on many occasions. And then also we condemn, and today also I condemn. Yes, the polling percentage is an indication. And BJP, I had been telling these areas, nobody knows better than Subhendu Adhikari. Subhendu Adhikari's political uprising was from these areas, and he knows these areas in and out.
Yeah.
So, the moment you see that the people are indulging in violence, it is an indication that they are not in a good position in that area. Otherwise, no one should go for violence.
Yeah. Let me bring in Atul Pandey on that. Atul Pandey, a higher turnout helps whom? Atul Pandey, in your assessment, a higher turnout helps whom? Because there was a concern that people wouldn't come out of their homes, they wouldn't be allowed to go to the booths. Okay, Rupam Banerjee wanted to complete his point. Let Rupam Banerjee complete his point and Atul Pandey can come in. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, higher turnout will definitely give advantage to BJP. Up to 80%, below 80%, Trinamool can cash in on it. But if it is more than 80%, not in all the election, in this election, it may turn out to be favorable for BJP.
Atul Pandey.
I'm not sure, I cannot, but this is an indication.
See, there are two reports that have definitely come out of West Bengal before this elections. One is that if TMC starts to realize that they are not going to win this election, violence, they have thrived on fear, scaring people. I mean, you remember thousands of people, thousands of constituencies didn't go with a candidate in elections. So everyone was very clear that the moment you think that, there is violence happening during election time, then TMC is losing. Second thing, deployment of central forces in large numbers is being a boon for the voters to come out and vote. Because people eventually, nobody wants to give their life to participate in election process. These are two things which are definitely happened over there. And without doubt, TMC is extremely nervous. The last resort is violence. Violence, because the ground level people, they get enraged that the elections are not going their way. And they see that, because TMC is an ideologyless party. They have no ideology. They were built on Singur, Yeah. They came into being into election process because they have nothing else to say. They scared an enterprise out of Bengal. Then they scared the people. This time they have no resort to go. They totally vanished.
Okay, let me ask the last question to Sunit Chopra, because he's spoken very little in this debate. Mr. Chopra, where does this leave your party? Where does this leave your party? Khela Hobe, where does this leave your party? Congress left nowhere in the picture. Even your candidate was attacked today.
Even in this period. No, they were attacked, but it doesn't matter. Our voters came quietly and they voted 4 to 6 seats are going to the left and its allies.
How many?
I can tell you that. But the third thing the thing
4
we
to
should
6.
really stress.
No, I didn't hear your prediction.
is
What was your prediction,
that
sir?
This violence is not necessary
Sir,
for
sir,
the
I didn't hear your
election.
prediction. Everybody wants to hear the prediction. What was the
violence
number?
is there because there is Trinamool in the BJP and there is Trinamool in Trinamool. And the two Trinamools are fighting it out.
Wow. What's your prediction again? I didn't get that. I didn't catch that number.
Predicted absolute majority for left in 2019 also, I think.
4 to 6 seats for the left in this phase alone.
Absolute majority for left.
No, but either way you're conceding defeat. But either way you've conceded defeat in round 1. 4 to 6 out of 30 is a fraction. It's less than 15%, sir.
BJP will be third.
Okay. You're still predicting, okay, by your own estimate, you're predicting a Trinamool Congress win. Sunit Chopra, you just predicted a Trinamool Congress win.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Rupam Banerjee wants to have the last word. Okay, Rupam Banerjee, go ahead.
I
Yes.
don't think that
Yes,
Mr.
I'm telling you
Chopra is
definitely-
absolving left
Left
from
may
violence.
increase.
I mean,
Left may increase
funny
their
can
tally.
it
But the most important thing, what the left party will do,
34
they
years,
will decide
we taught
whether
you what
BJP will
governance-
win or the TMC will win. They have this role to play. Whose
Yeah.
vote they will cut. They will decide who will win, either BJP or Trinamool
You
Congress.
have no role
Yes,
to play
there is
anywhere
a
in the
possibility
country.
that the tally, their number of tally may increase slightly.
Okay.
But they are not going to win it. They will be deciding factor as to who wins the election.
Okay, just to sum this debate up, Prasoon, I have to take a short break now. But just to sum this debate up, just think of it for a minute. Phase 1, only 30 seats, that's 1/10 of the seats have gone to polls. You've had a minimum of 100 incidents of violence. You've had 3 tapes on phase 1. And we don't know how many more tapes are going to come out in the next 7 phases, right? So let's see where the story goes. Thank you for joining us on the debate tonight. Thank you very much.